full amount, and we're going to go down to 0. Okay, there you go, Jeff. This is 0 at the moment. We've got the zoom, the camera zoom on, 2.5 time Barlow at f10 on the 16-inch. Now the APC is at 0. Let me bring up APC to 16 full value and see the difference. There you go. Pretty well like night and day. You're bringing all of the finer detail into the image. Let me whoop, I went the wrong way here. Let me recenter the charming planet here. This is the color X2, same thing as the extreme, and I'm just going to increase a little bit of saturation to give it some color. One thing I'm really glad with that kind of magnification, that's 2,400 times magnification in Altaz mode, we still get to see black, reddish orange planet and the white ice cap. So the camera can actually detect this faint and small amount of detail and still separate all the colors. So with the adjustment of the MCV1-E, we certainly get to bring out the best detail here. I'm going to turn up the adjustment a little bit, and of course once it's adjusted you don't want to touch it anymore. I'm going to bring down, obviously it's too low now and then goes off sync, but there's some really good moments of seeing here, as we could see on occasion. I just wish you folks would see the image we see on the monitor here. It's very, very interesting to look at. It actually rivals, and I'd say a little bit better than the CRT monitor. No, it's not straight up, Jeff. It's Mars is not up yet. It's not high enough. It's just southeast of here. It's right above the. It's right above the neighbor's house, actually, with all the heat from his roof and all of that stuff. Yes, I agree, Chris, on that. Hi, Scott, by the way. Chris, I agree with you. By doing the proper adjustment of the MCV-1-E and adjusting the remaining of it on the video tab, we get to get colors and especially sharpness and detail that rivals a CRT monitor, if not better. This is cool, way cool. A lot of people wanted to see Planet. Well, I don't feel that condition are supporting that tonight, but it gives us an idea what to look here, what it looks like. That's pretty remarkable. I will. Yes, it is 2,400. So we're running, in Redding, California, we're running the scope at f10, and then we've got the Malicam 2.5 apochromatic Barlow 2.5 times, and then I've got the camera zoom on at full 2 times. So that gives us about 2,400 times. To consider the chip size to be approximately like an 8mm eyepiece. So this is some pretty serious magnification, but obviously the conditions don't support that 100%. But there are a brief moment of seeing where the planet really stabilizes and we get to see really good details. sure, Jack. With 22-inch and Florida weather, boy, he'd be all set. I've seen Carl do a play on Mars, and it was nicer than that, that's for sure. His seeing was a lot better. Here tonight, the seeing really, really sucks, and it's not good at all. And we could see there's some really good seeing moments here, and I wish we could actually freeze that somehow. I don't know if I could do it with a freeze. No, not quite. I just gotta hit a good good moment of seeing and freeze the image. Alright, there we go. We're gonna try to capture some kind of good moment of seeing here and try to freeze the image, but the atmospheric conditions are distorting the image quite a lot. Camera zoom, Will. The camera zoom is on at ×2. If I take the camera zoom out, just like we said earlier, well, here's at 1200 times with no camera zoom, and this is with the camera zoom. So we're yeah, the zoom is 2 times. It's adjustable in 16 steps. Yeah, same here, Glenn. There's a little bit of high clouds, but it's the conditions, Glenn. The stars are twinkling really, really bad here tonight. Obviously, the conditions do not support this type of observation, but we're just giving it a try until Saturn comes up, and I think Saturn is going to give us a really good show. Jack, it is 8:55 p.m. 8:55 p.m. EDT. Yes, it does. It actually rises just a little after 8 o'clock. The problem, Jack, it's not high enough. It doesn't clear the trees in the neighbor's house and my own garage. So I have to wait for Saturn. Saturn will be up about midnight. Will be the best. Will be okay time for me to view it. If you would only see my backyard, Jack, you wouldn't believe that I get to observe in this area. Michael's here laughing about it, and it's really bad. I can't see nothing. There's no horizon that I could choose here. I got some of it. The east is open, northeast is open a bit, and southeast. That's about it. It's slightly open. Anything above 40 degrees is okay. Below that, forget it. I don't know if I'll stay up till midnight, but I certainly would like to see Saturn later on. I just wish you folks would see Mars the way we see it here. It's just mind-blower. I've never seen Mars like this before, in an eyepiece or through a camera. Yes, it is, John, yes.
Saturn transit's at 1:42 a.m.
At 1:42?
Yep.
A little bit of highest point.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's gonna
Mars
be
is going to be the highest point in an hour.
in an hour? Okay. Will, you read my mind. I was discussing this with Michael Vasseur, who's here right now with me, and we're discussing that earlier, that we should put the signature on, and I tell you, we're going to get better resolution than that.
Cool.
And it's very tempting to try, actually.
Yes, we'll go ahead.
We can always try it out. We might as well. It's a possibility for us to go set up. Oh, no, Jack, that's easy. Once the camera's set up, we don't touch it anymore. I use the rear buttons to adjust it. It's not a big deal whatsoever. I just can't comprehend why people have a hard time with those buttons. I'm a big guy and I got big fingers, and I sure get used to the menu, the onboard menu a lot with the small buttons at the back. But until the software is ready, we're not going to be able to do anything for that. But it's coming along, of course. Like good things come in due time. So it's. But I think I'll go put I wouldn't mind go put the signature on. I'd be curious. We're going to get even more higher power than that because the signature has a smaller CCD sensor size-wise. It's more like a 6 or 6.5 millimeter eyepiece. So we're probably going to touch up to something like 2800 or even 3000 times power. But still, conditions are pretty rough as it is. We could see Mars here change shape from atmospheric conditions.